You are Master Chief, and this big green boy kills everything: hinge heads, technologically advanced velociraptors, high-pitched mouth breathers, and cans of worms. He also kills the Flood. The Flood are the worst, because they make the things he killed not be dead anymore, so he kills them too. He likes light bulbs. He hates reading. He also hates light bulb. He punches his captain in the face and steals a bit of his brain. He steals a ship. He remembers he hates ships. He kills more things. He kills all things. He remembers he hates ships. He kills even more things. Ring worlds are his speciality. Halo 2 rocks around, and we're introduced to a golden hinge head, 3 old dudes in wheelchairs, and blonde Mr. T. Things aren't going well for the golden hinge head, but I'm sure it's nothing to be concerned about. Over to Chief, and he changes his clothes for the first time in over a year. This is obviously a momentous occasion because he is promptly awarded for his efforts, as is the sergeant that I'm sure died at least 3 times in the last game. That, and we're joined by the daughter of the captain Chief stole the bit of the brain of. Awkward. Anyway, on to the action. Chief kills stuff, save the station, but not the other 2 because he can't be in 3 places at once. Some hero, huh? He jumps out of a big door. He blows stuff up. He hates ships. He rides on ships. He rides in ships. The Coveys hate ships too, especially ones with Chief in. Chief kills more things, including a giant beetle. Hingehead appears. We'll call him Arby short. Arby hates himself, but he likes shiny things. He hates other hingeheads. He hates the Flood. He likes light bulbs. He hates space monkeys. Back to the Chief, and for a change of pace, he falls out of a door this time. He kills more things. He hates religious leaders. He hates the Flood, the water this time, but also the Flood. Arby is back. He hates space monkey. He's looking for a key. The key kills everything, but he doesn't know that yet. He fights the Flood, the parasite. Water doesn't bother him as much as it does Chief. He hates robots. He hates humans, and especially space gorilla. He is betrayed and falls down a hole. Back to Chief. He's alive somehow. Arby joins them, tries to avoid upsetting Big Venus Flytrap. Big Venus Flytrap gives them a common goal and makes them buddies. Over to Chief, and he scares high-pitched mouth breathers. He threatens religious leaders. He kills things, hates more religious leaders, leaves his girlfriend to chase a religious leader, and has some catchy one-liners. Arby's back, and he really hates space gorillas. He kills many of them. Then he hates humans, but then he hates them less than he hates space gorillas. So, teamwork. They kill space gorillas. Then they work together and kill blonde Mr. T. I mean Mr. Mohawk. I mean Tartarus. Humans and Arby like light bulb. Back to the Chief, and he has some catchy one-liners, and you're done. Halo 3, and hey, back to Chief, and he jumps out of a big door again. His best friend is hilarious. Hates hinge heads. He is haunted by his ex. He also hates space monkeys, meaning he hates hinge heads less. He hates the Flood. He hates light bulbs. His ex sends him a message. He immediately decides to go find her. He finds a ring world creating device, immediately hates it, is haunted by his ex, hates elevators, hates more religious leaders, decides he likes hinge heads, hates the Flood, as in the parasite, not water, but water too, because he hates more elevators. He goes back for his girlfriend. He finds her, saves her, runs away with her. His friend died. He runs away. Ringworlds are his speciality. Then he goes to sleep. Halo 3 ODST. Now you're not Chief, but there are ODSTs. It is looking like a guy's night out. Then one of the guys brings his ex. She ruins everything. This all happens around the time Chief kills things after jumping out of a door. This one is completely different, however, because you're an ODST, part of a squad, and you jump out of a door and then kill things. They've been taking advice from Chief, obviously. It goes wrong, they crash. You wake up as a strong silent type and skulk around a city at night looking for your buddies. Sounds like nearly every Saturday night ever. Cool jazz plays while you kill Space Monkey. You piece together what happened to your buddies and reunite with them one by one with the help of an AI who is actually a pink floating fella that looks a little bit like a vagina. Now reunited, you catch a ride out of the city while Hingehead set it on fire, and your buddy and his ex are back together, and they smile as they watch the city burn. Heartless bastards. Halo Reach, you're still not Chief, you're another Spartan, but not the same class, you're like the year below or something. But you're still cool, because there's more of you, and this time you work in a team, except one guy's been held back. Anyway, there's you, then there's the atypical leader type, his girlfriend, but not girlfriend as their relationship status is set to it's complicated. There's the Russian with the life motto, be the bullet. There's the skull dude with an obsession with sharp objects. Oh, and the big guy who got held back. Things seem promising as you start killing stuff. This all happens before Halo CE, by the way, just to throw a curveball. But anyway, things are going well. Then the Cubbies show up. No one liked the Cubbies yet because a big Venus flytrap and an old guy in a wheelchair hasn't made us friends yet. First half of the game is good, but then you go on a 2-man mission and the guy who got held back decides he's clocking out and throws you out of a door. Big space boom. Next, you're on your own for a little while till you find the rest of your squad and tell them the big guy died. Then you go on a 2-man mission, but this time it's the leader's girlfriend, not girlfriend, but she has an unfortunate run-in with a needle around and clocks out. Next, you go and collect Blue Girl from old smart woman to give to Captain to give to Chief, but you don't know that yet, so you go and get her and take her to Captain. Russian dude leaves with old smart woman. He's the only one that survives. I wonder why. You head to the Captain, but the leader goes and does something as selfish as getting shot and suddenly remembers he hates ships. You and Skull Dude deliver Blue Girl to Captain, but have to hate ships for a moment. Skull Dude gets stabbed by sharp object. Ironic. Can't say that wasn't going to happen eventually. So you're forced to hate ships, then everyone just ups and leaves you there to fend for yourself for as long as you can. Halo 4, finally Chief returns. He wakes up. He changed his clothes, but he also didn't because it's the same, but it's different. He hates hinge heads heads again. He hates elevators. He kills everything. He jumps out of a door. Again. He falls. Again. He kills more cubbies. He finds robot. He hates robots. He saves people. He hates discount spas. He awakens angry tall boy. He hates Del Rio. Del Rio hates him. Del Rio hates everyone. Everyone hates Del Rio. Everyone loves Lasky, except Del Rio, who hates him. But he hates him less than he hates Chief because Chief stole his chips.
Give me that chip.
Chief walks away, then he steals a ship. Then he hates more robots. Then he jumps out of a door, you know.
Mix things up a little.
He hitchhikes, he hates hingeheads, then he steals their ship. He hates Cortana, but he loves her too. He hates ships and asteroids and bases at the same time, so he kills all three at once. He kills more things. He finds a shiny. Shiny is stolen. Chief hates the shiny. He tells everyone they have to leave because of the shiny. No one listens. The shiny kills everyone, except Chief because of reasons. Blue Girl is sad. Chief is unmoved by the entire situation. Chief steals another ship. Chief hitchhikes again. Chief remembers he hates shit. He hates more robots. He hates Cortana. Cortana becomes Cortana's. Chief hates Angry Tallboy. Angry Tallboy hates Chief. Cortana hates Angry Tallboy. Chief messes up Angry Tallboy's insides. Chief remembers he hates ships and blows it up. Cortana saves him, but she dies. Chief is sad. Chief is sad some more. He has some catchy one-liners. He walks in slow motion. He takes his clothes off.